Hi, welcome to CEO Meets. I'm Pip Wilkins, and I'm really pleased to be joined today by Julie from ActionCOACH. So,
Hi,
Julie,
Pip.
welcome along.
Hello, pleased to be here.
So, my first question is always very much the same, because what we really want to know is who are ActionCOACH and what do you do?
Yeah, so obviously we're a franchise, otherwise I wouldn't be talking to you today, Pip. But we help business owners to improve, and that could be making more money, it could be the ability to work less hours, but it could also be helping them to get a lot more out of their team, to make the team more effective. And for some business owners, it's helping them to work less, but also make more at the same time, because business owners don't realize that that's even a possibility. They feel they have to be there all the time, 24/7, to make things work. So yeah, we help businesses to improve through coaching and training.
Fab. And you're not just a UK business, are you? This is something that happens all over the world. So, talk to us a bit about your international presence.
Yeah, so global business. We were founded in '93 in Australia by Brad Sugars, and he internationally franchised in '97. Been in the UK since 2001, and very pleased to say that actually we are the leading franchise out of the group. So we've got the most franchise partners out of any of the countries around the world. And Ian Christo, who's my business and life partner, and myself have also been recognised as the #1 master licensees within ActionCOACH. And so a lot of what we do and develop here, they then take it and implement it into the franchise around the rest of the world, which is pretty cool to see.
This is
Not
quite cool.
only
I feel like now I'm talking to a celebrity.
not quite. Yeah.
So, ActionCOACH, the last year or so, obviously, businesses have suffered sort of here, there, and everywhere with the impacts of COVID. What's that kind of look like for you guys? Because we were really pleased to see some of the support services and the way that you'd stepped up to support businesses during the pandemic.
Yeah, so we had to mobilize quickly. And actually, I have to say, attending some of your local awards, it was really cool to hear how other franchises had also responded so well to the pandemic. Because March hit, and what happened? Everybody panicked. It was like, oh my God, what do we do? How long is this going to last? Is it a few months? Is it going to be longer? What's going to be the impact of that? And the first thing we did was say, well, we're sitting on all of this education that can help any business in any situation. How can we get that knowledge and information out to business owners fast? We contacted our founder, Brad Sugars, who just said, yeah, straight away, any speaking gigs you want me to do, I'm there, just sign me up. So he did things for yourself, he did the FSB, Chambers of Commerce, just really getting that message out there. But I think the thing that the coaches did the best is they gave free sessions every single week to business owners that needed it. And that was to give them a taster of what coaching can do, but really help them not to panic, but plan what they needed to do over the coming weeks and months. And we had recruitment companies, which of course weren't busy with recruitment, but moving into sales. We had pubs that became garden centres or village shops. So it was about helping those businesses to pivot and pivot fast. And by the coaches offering those free sessions, actually the byproduct of that is their business has grown as well, because people liked the service that they were getting and embraced a coach as a result of those free sessions that we offered.
And it was all about supporting local businesses, wasn't it? Which I think is the great thing about what franchising does well in our kind of marketplace. We as an industry just got stronger and stronger together. On that note, why do you think that franchising is a good option for somebody if they're looking to get into business for themselves?
Yeah, it's the proven model all day long. I mean, when I got involved in franchising, I was only 28. So I was relatively young, fairly naive. I'd always been in employment, and I'd always wanted my own business. But the thought of actually making that step into my own business and then having to do everything from scratch was the thing that always stopped me. But by being able to invest in something where actually the majority of the things you need are there, yeah, you've got to bring yourself and you've got to put the hard work in to make it work. But the structure and the framework and that winning formula, if you like, it's already there for you. And I think that's the big benefit of franchising. And it shows in the failure rate of businesses, doesn't it? The franchising success is far, far greater than the non-franchise businesses. So yeah, if you want to get into your own business, franchising is the way.
Okay, so talk to us a bit about what your plans are. You know, you're obviously hugely successful in the UK. Is it about growth? Is it about working with existing franchisees? What's your kind of big goals for the next sort of 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, it's a bit of both actually, Pip, because we changed our model about 2.5 years ago now, where we offer an exclusive territory model. That's gone down very, very well. And actually our goal for the end of this year is that our territories will be fully awarded. We're keeping 40 of those areas for ourselves to run corporately, but the rest are owned independently by our franchise partners. But as a result of being fully awarded, it means that myself and all of the support team, all of our focus then goes on to supporting those coaches and their team members in order to grow. And actually March 21, I haven't seen the April figures yet, it's a little bit early for April, but was our best revenue for our coaches ever. And that just shows, you know, with the difficult year that we've had, for them to, yes, they took a dip March, April, but to then bounce back and grow beyond that by March 21 was incredible. And it just means that we can then provide better support to them, because actually all of the franchises will be gone by the end of this year.
That's really impressive. And it does give you an opportunity, keeping some of the corporates, doesn't it, to pilot and trial and error things, so that you're still rolling out absolute best practice throughout
100%.
the system.
We innovate, we test it in what we call our general manager models. And then when it works, yeah, okay, now it's ready to roll out. So yeah, absolutely. Rather than rolling it out to 250 coaches straight away, oh no, now we need to backtrack. It just enables us to prove that model every single time.
That's great. My one final question, I ask everybody the same thing. What would be your top tip for someone if they're looking to come into franchising that they should consider from maybe a due diligence perspective?
Yeah, I think it's important to talk to other people doing what you're going to be doing. So doing your thorough research, and always ask, you know, for an open list of franchise partners so you can select at random who you want to speak to get your experience. Ask yourself what you enjoy doing. You know, we have a lot of people look at us because they want to make a lot of money, but actually it's the people that are truly passionate about making a difference and helping people that the byproduct is the reward of the financial reward. So ask yourself as you're working through that process, what are you truly passionate about? What do you enjoy doing? And then do your thorough research to talk to people that are doing it on a day-to-day basis to determine if it's the right decision for you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me today, Julie. It's been fab talking to you.
Very, very welcome. Take care, Pip. Speak to you soon.